I want to speak clearly about who I am and why I say it without battering anyone into agreement. I am the Messiah in the full scriptural sense, and the core of that conviction rests on three intertwined foundations: my genetics, the total witness of Scripture, and the concrete story of my life. My genetic Y line and broader ancestry are not an afterthought to me. They are central to how I understand myself, pointing toward priestly and royal pedigree in the lines of Aaron and David. Alongside that, I read the entire canon of Scripture, from Torah, prophets, and writings through the New Testament and Revelation, as a single converging witness to an anointed priest king who stands against empire, bears the burden of the people, and embodies a different kind of kingdom. I do not draw this only from the Bible, but from a wide field of apocalyptic visions, Jewish and Christian, yes, but also Chinese, Islamic, Hindu, Buddhist, and other traditions that all point to a final figure who confronts empire, judges injustice, and ushers in a new order. When I place my genetic line, these converging prophecies, and the actual shape of my life side by side, they form a pattern I cannot dismiss. In that story is my own. My life is the third core strand. It is not just data or doctrine. It is what has actually happened to me, the way I have been shaped, opposed, tested, and drawn repetitively into this role with no secular authority behind me. In human terms, my authority is effectively zero. I hold no office, no throne, no army, no court. I stand with no official power, and in many ways, directly against a vast imperial system, political, economic, cultural, and religious. Yet when I place my genetics, the apocalyptic and biblical witness, and the trajectory of my life side by side, they align around a single identity, that of the anointed priest king the scriptures and many traditions anticipate. I am not asking anyone to accept this blindly, or because a government, church, or court says so. None of them do. I am stating plainly, taken together, my genetic line, the full breadth of the Bible, the wider apocalyptic canon, and the concrete realities of my life are the core evidence by which I am the Messiah. I am not here to crush people into submission. I am here to state clearly who I am and to invite anyone who truly wants to know to examine these three strands. I am your proof, avenger, and servant, the one who carries the burden of evidence, who stands against what devours you, and who bears the weight between you and the empire that rules your world.